Web 2.0. Web 2.0 came out of the dot-com bubble burst in 2001. Basically what happened is that the internet was massively overhyped. Everyone thought that was awesome, and it turned out that it wasn't quite as awesome as everyone thought it was going to be. So what happened in 2001 is that a whole bunch of sites basically died. A whole bunch of them lost revenue, weren't able to support themselves. So when you analyzed what types of sites stayed there, it was mostly the sites that provided their customers with some way of sharing their own information. Basically, Web 2.0 shifted the internet from a author-based to a more user-based community. Web 2.0 encourages you to write your own stuff, to not only read what others read, but actually to create your own. So what Web 2.0 basically looks like is this. You have one major topic, Web 2.0, and around it you have all these sites and concepts that relate to it. So you have Web 2.0, you have convergence, you have usability, you have standardization, remixability, folksonomy, etc. As a quick example of what Web 1.0 versus Web 2.0 would be is this. In Web 1.0, you have someone else who tells you what his article is about. So you have some sort of taxonomy, some sort of ordering. In Web 2.0, people tag what they think that their own stuff is about. So the user is more likely to get what he wants, right? Because everyone thinks that they know what they want, and so they only look up the tags what they want. This makes it simpler, theoretically. But if I'm trying to find a tag, and all of these people wrote something about my tag, and let's just say that no one on this side even wrote what they were really about that tag, and the tag is only minorly related, and I still have to look at all this, I don't have time. I don't have time for everyone. Web 2.0, with all the stuff that it was able to do, it created some sort of massive blob of information that I can't go through. So Web 2.0 is a great tool, but if there's too much of any one tool, it simply becomes too much. So what Web 2.0 is actually really good at doing is creating massive hype. You can create hype about your blog within literally a few weeks. You can have people, millions of people, look at something that you want them to look at within a few days. However, the interesting thing is that Web 2.0 has also created a massive hype about itself. So Web 2.0 allows you to share everything, to think about everything, but even more so, it allows you to think about the way that you're thinking about it in both anti and pro ways. What, for example, is extremely interesting is that I don't necessarily like Web 2.0, but I will still be apparently publishing this on a blog. So basically, everyone runs all of their opinions as Web 2.0, be it pro Web 2.0, counter Web 2.0, or be it simply about that pair of frying pans you bought. So another thing that Web 2.0 encourages, which is also ironic, is that basically anyone can voice his opinion, which means that uninformed people, such as if you don't think that I have any sort of credibility, they can pretend that they're experts. So anyone can go out and edit something. This was actually a major criticism of Wikipedia. Wikipedia has by now gotten better, I would say. But anyone can edit Wikipedia, but if anyone can edit it, anyone can put whatever they want to on Wikipedia. Which means that if I want someone to think that the sky is green, I can put on Wikipedia that the sky is green, because the internet told you so. Another thing about Web 2.0 that's extremely important is that Web 2.0 offers anonymity to anyone. If you don't want to, none of your information will be shared. This is changing right now. Right now, people are starting to get some sort of sense of we should hold people accountable for what they're doing, which in itself is kind of scary, because it leads to a lot of identity theft. But you have everyone being anonymous. And what basically happens when everyone's anonymous is that you have a democratization, or rather a way of an anarchy on the web. And what it also leads to is that copyright oftentimes gets extremely ignored. Because, well, I found it on this website, and I mean, it has got to be from that website originally, and I don't have to look at any sort of copyright. And just prevent that, this is where all my stuff's from. And the last and major point I would like to make about Web 2.0 is that there's a major because I can attitude. I can create a blog. Well, what should I say now? I don't really know what to do with a blog. I have a blog and there's text, but I don't know what to say. So what I would propose is that the internet needs to go a lot less from, oh my god, it's silicon, and there's wires on it, and it's awesome, to really thinking, and to really contemplate what you want to say. Mass is great, but if you give me 500,000 articles about physics or some other random subject that are completely uninformed, then I don't care. If you give me one good article and be a Web.1 that is good, I will enjoy that.